Alright, it seems like it's working. All the things are working. What has it been? A week? I think. I'm still very tired, so very sleepy. I want to sleep, but I'm not. So, I guess I'm here now. This is my life. Welcome to a Thursday. How are people doing? It's a Thursday. Apparently today is gonna be the last of our cool weather around here, so we'll find out when the next time I stream will be. It might be too hot to do so. Unless I miraculously get AC. It will not happen. I'm also almost done with my tea already. Today is a Paris afternoon tea. It's already almost done. I ended up drinking most of it before I started stream. Just let me catch my breath here for a moment. My body and brain for like the last like week or two just has been exhausted. I know why. It's because I'm like putting in way more effort on a lot of things right now. And my body is like, we need to sleep for 10 hours. And I'm like, no, I have to wake up. I have to wake up in 8 hours. And then they're like, okay, but, you know, you're gonna feel really bad about it. And you're gonna be tired and sleepy the whole day. And of course, because of my brain chemistry, caffeine doesn't do anything for me. So I drink tea, but I just do it because it's nice. It is warm. And it is not water, because apparently I can't get myself to regularly drink normal water. So the tea will do. But today is meant to just be a chill stream. Chill stream. I mean, I'm still working on things that I wanted to finish, but like, chill stream. We got some character design stuff to do today. Character drawing. I'm gonna keep sighing today. I'm sorry. And right now I'm kind of also just organizing my references, because references are important for when you're gonna do cool character design stuff. Today will also probably end up being a shorter stream, because I still have the things to work on. Dude, Kickstarter for our game, Pirouette Princess. It's gonna launch soon. It's gonna launch in like a week. I have to get ready for it. Oh my god. That's why I'm tired. Just working non-stop on making sure that's good. Actually, instead of... We won't start with character design stuff. I do have some draw-overs I need to do. So let's get on that. I'm gonna open up that file, and then we'll move on over to the drawing screen. So let's get that going. Okay. Just double checking the stuff. Okay. It would be easier for me if I make this a different file. Okay. Let's get into this. This character I don't think has shown up on anybody's feed yet, because I'm working on them for a thing. That thing isn't up yet, so... Okay. So this character does have like a couple different versions of themselves. So I'm just gonna be doing that. So this is basically my base. And then... yeah, and then I just... line art over them and the like. That's the black shading. Okay, so yeah, so that's my base. Right? Yeah? Okay, then those are the eyes. So I just need... to do some organization. Who's calling me up on Discord? Who's sent? Ah, there'd be notifications. Okay, nothing big. Okay, let's get some of the sketchovers going. Actually, berets with like flowers on them is like a thing, right? I should find some. I think having a flower on this will look a lot cuter. Where are my cute hat pictures? A lot of these berets also just have big bows, but I don't think bow is quite suitable for them. I feel like it'd be better on the other side. those don't perfectly match the robot builds they have underneath, but that's okay. It's just gotta be convincing. What brush did I use for this? I don't remember. Gosh dang it. I think it's the Pog pen. Looks pretty close to it. Also, hi, hello, welcome into the chat, Dune. Yes, I'm just figuring out the other versions of them, because other versions of them exist. Well, welcome into the chat. We just chillin' today. I'm not as happy as I want to be with how this eye's turning out. The other one I think looks fine, but I don't know what's bothering me about this one. After finishing a common cleaning of my room, I am also chilling. Yay! Hell yeah. I still got one commission left in the queue. Which I'm liking how it's turning out. But it is a big commission. Okay. But I don't know, how's it going? I'm so tired. My body's been hating all the extra work I've been doing these days, but I can't stop. The hustle can't finish yet. So I'm just suffering and being tired. Oh, I'm almost done with my tea. Okay, add the other alternate clothes on. It's not a lot. Their pants are always basically the same base. big poofy sleeves. We like big poofy sleeves. Yes, I know, Tammy. You're having a time out there. How a wardrobe change can change you. I don't know what I meant to say there. I think I wanted other words, but it didn't happen. Oh well. Do I want to figure out colors right now, or do I want to finish up the line art of the other ones? I'll do the line. I'm in a line art move. I'll get to the other ones first. Which means I take this, duplicate that. Get that sketch layer going. This one's gonna be pretty different. I'm just gonna stretch out my arms a bit. Sorry about that. I think that was a little quiet. I had to leave very quickly to check up on something, but it seems it's all good. Do I still have tea? a little bit. Let's finish this off. Ah, there it goes. I ran out of tea. There's no more tea. Stream ends now. No, we still got an hour. Okay, now there's I need a specific type of hat. Where's my Fashionpedia? Squint set this user. Yeah, I can tell you right now that they had literally nothing. So yeah, I get a lot of bots in here. And then I ban them. If you're a bot, I kill you. I may be drawing like a cyborg robot right now, but like if you're in the real life, I'll kill you. Now, what's the type of hat that I'm looking for called? I think it's just a captain's hat, but is there a better name that I can get better search results for? Okay, what's it called? What's it called? The marine cap. Okay. I guess if I do captain's cap, I might be able to get like a similar thing. But marine cap. Okay. At least your robot girl actually has human experiences, like eating food for the first time. That's true. This version of them is a little bit different from that one though. So I guess just to expand and provide context of what the hell I'm talking about. This character right here currently goes by the name Leaf. And they kind of have like two versions of them. One is I think I should bring it up. I have the files in here, right? I should. I drew it on this very tablet. Yeah, okay, so we got this version of Leaf. And this one I made for this, like a tabletop game in the system Fabula Ultima, which is very, like more like Grand Blue Fantasy leaning, like Final Fantasy. It's basically kind of like a JRPG fantasy leaning with some techno elements, and this one is basically just full on built robot from the ground up. So they have very limited human experiences. However, the party seems to be getting them to have some more human moments, because one of them is a chef and was like, I can't respect you if you don't like try my cooking. So this place right here can get you like a taste upgrade. And then they got the taste upgrade because they're as a character, they're very open to new experiences. And then they gave them a pickle, and I'm like, okay, sure. What would it be like to have a pickle for your very first tasting experience? I think it'd be a really rough time in the beginning. I think it'd be really rough. Like, that's not gonna be a good time. A live pickle reaction. But yeah, no. So, I mean, here's the thing. I like pickles. I like pickles a lot. Because I generally like sour foods. I still think it'd be a rough experience. But also, this person is also kind of an arbiter of chaos. So when someone else was like, here, this is more normal, and they gave them like a dried egg. It's a fantasy world, don't worry about it. There's dried eggs. It's eggs, but like flaky and probably closer to bread. And they had that, and it was like, okay, this is more normal. But I realized normal tasting food's kind of boring. Maybe I will just stick with the pickle. The pickle has some excitement to it. And I believe this week I am actually running that game again. So that will be the third session. So we'll see what new foods they'll eat on that third session this week. But that's this version of Leaf. This one right here is different in the sense that their situation's very different. So this is still Leaf. Where's my Leaf line art? Where's my Leaf? Yeah, wait. What the hell's going on? Yeah, so this right here is Leaf if they were in the Cyberpunk world. Like, actually, like, you know, Cyberpunk Red, Cyberpunk 2077, that place over there. Which means, unlike our Fabula Ultima Leaf, this Leaf is not a robot, as in, like, they're not, like, built as a robot from the ground up. They are a full-body conversion, so they were human, and they technically are still human. They're human, and then their brains and, like, some of their other organs were put into a fully robotic body. And now they exist like that. So this one does actually know food. In fact, I think they do regularly eat if possible. The Cyberpunk world's rough. I don't think, like, there's no money to get food. They don't need to eat food to survive. They just need, like, a specific, like, it's like a chemical like syringe thing. Like, basically full body conversions don't need food. They just need like a daily kind of like shot of like this special biochemical thing. But they could eat if they so wish. And they would still they could still taste and all that. So this one's very familiar. And will eat food if given the chance to. So this one will not have the pickle experience. The closest to the pickle experience they would have is like real pickle. I don't think Night City has had real pickle for the common folks for a very long time. In fact, I imagine this Leaf would look forward to the thought of eating a real pickle. So that's the gist of it. That's the kind of overall thing. That's why their design is also significantly different in that they have more detail. I was referencing a lot more of like Cyberpunk Edgerunners, that style. Which new season's coming. I'm so excited. New season's coming. It's gonna be coming this fall apparently, and I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm so ready. I hope it's good. It looks like they're gonna be doing something pretty different compared to the first one. As in, like, you have a very different type of cast. It's a smaller cast. But you also got, like, a media in there. And I'm like, oh, media. We never have. I need my more Cyberpunk media rep. They're so interesting. So that's the situation. However, both versions of Leaf do have... I don't know if personality quirks is the words I want to use. But let's call it that for now. We're gonna call it that for now. will become more apparent soon enough. The Cyberpunk version of Leaf may or may not be making a lot more appearances very soon, for reasons that I will not say. Oh no! Oh, there goes my iPad. Okay. Give me a good Marine Cap reference. Okay. Woo! Spookiness! Oh, dress cap? Oh wait, are there different... There's a lot of different names for this type of hat. Okay, will Captain's hat give me something a little closer to what I'm looking for? Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay. So how the hell does this thing function? Okay. So the way it works is that we got like the band essentially. It's like the band around the head. I'm definitely gonna need to adjust this later, but we just need the basics. Usually there's like an emblem thing, but we don't need to put that in right now. And then you got like the cap portion. And then you gotta like go up like that, but let's lower this down so I can actually work on this full thing. This is basically the hat that Fabula Ultima Leaf wears. But Cyberpunk Leaf only wears this hat on specific occasions. Do I want an emblem on this one? I feel like it's a little empty without one, but I wouldn't even know what I would do. Okay, let's actually make this a little bigger. Do we go bigger? How did I make it on this one? Yeah, I mean, granted, I do draw them slightly differently. But it does kind of cover most of their face. And let's actually flatten it down a little bit. kind of the sharp tip, doesn't it? I draw these styles of hats all the dang time, and yet it's always a pain to draw the front bit every single time. I like that one. Why do I design my characters so? Why do I torture myself? Okay, and then I think I have to wear a bomber jacket, don't I? For this one. I had a reference I liked in here, didn't I? For a bomber jacket. Yeah, a couple options. Okay. So it is gonna cover up some of their strange shoulder padding stuff going on, but we're gonna add some extra sharpness. BRB getting dinner. Go get food. Food important. Food good for you. This is a message from Saria. like the other jackets I got on for them. This one should make them look a little bulkier. This version likes to be prepared for combat. Yeah, I could give them a little bit of a crop top. They've been crop topped this whole time. It wouldn't hurt to add another one. It'll be fine. That should work. Okay, now let's add up our little minor changes. think that's enough. They look a little bit like a Bowser, but you know what? I can work with that. We can have a little bit of a Bowser. Okay, and then there's one more. Let's see if we could get the line art of the last version done before 3 o'clock. Now this one's unusual in that they don't really like using their extra arms, so I think I'm giving them a big jacket that would end up kind of covering their second pair. Question becomes, which jacket? Oh, a trench coat style might be interesting. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's go a little bit for that. I still want a hood on this though, so... that should do nicely. Let's see if we can make the pockets kind of longer. Yeah, okay. Dinner acquired. You have gotten the dinner. Welcome back. We're on to the final version of Leaf. I technically shouldn't be calling them Leaf with all of these, but just don't worry about it. There's nothing to worry about. coat mode. Soon enough, looking at big coat mode will make me feel like overheating. Even if I'm technically not. think this works for the jacket. I feel like she could use some extra details, but I can add those some other time. Erasing all the things, erasing all the things. Coach. Yeah, I think I do want details, but I don't think I want line art details. I think I just want like pattern stuff. Just to make it fit a little bit more into Cyberpunk. But this works for now. Am I missing any particular other things that I forgot to erase? It looks like we're pretty clean. Okay. Which means, okay, what do we got? Oh god, I've been in a really weird sitting position for the past 20 minutes. Alright. Version 1, version 2, version 3, and leaf. Yay! There's 4 of them. Yes, technically a 5th, but we're not gonna worry about that one. That one's already done. Don't worry about it. But yes, I guess I should do a slightly more proper introduction now that I have them. So we got Leaf over here. This one calls themselves Bud or Buddy. This one goes by Days with a Z. And then this is Freesia. I will not elaborate on what their situation is. There will absolutely be further elaboration. But for now, this one, Leaf, fronts the most often. And I would say is the primary problem causer, but the other ones have their own cases of causing chaos in their own way. Who the hell is messaging me? Who the hell is messaging me? Oh god! Oh god, there's a bot in a Discord channel! And they're spamming! I have like 10 notifications! Get out of here! Be gone. Oh god, why did we... Oh my god, that's like... Oh my god, it's like multiple servers with like the same... Is this the same guy? No, but it's like the same screenshots. What the hell? Oh god, yeah, God, there really is, I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but there's been such an uptick on, like, spammers in Discord group chats. Like, I've never seen this many since, like, the last 2 years. Which goes to show how everything sucks right now. We are in the cyberpunk world. This is the cyberpunk. This is the cyberpunk future that we're in. Okay, well, 7 minutes until I stop stream for the day. Street bots have been in one server's VC chat in the span of a month. It's nuts. It's insane. And like, all of my group chats are like trying their gosh dang best to like find ways to keep them out, but they somehow keep coming in and we're like, what? It's like, oh, I've said keywords. No you didn't. That's not enough keywords. Or like, oh, you have to like accept the rules or whatever. Oh, well, we did that and still got in here. How to do that, we don't know. I mean, I'm sure for some of them it's like an account gets hacked, but like, dang. Dang, we live in a society. I hate living in a society. Why must we live in a society? Yeah, considering there's not a lot of time before I get into stream, I was going to do some extra like character design sketch stuff, but I think I'll hold off. I would really want to do more streaming today, but like, I got a Kickstarter to prep for. And videos to make, and oh god, I'm so tired. I'm so tired, but I gotta make sure I save time for them so I don't work overtime in a day, even if I technically don't have overtime. Because I don't work for anyone, I'm my own boss. I decide what overtime is. It looks like one of my video shorts on a Friend Rise Studio YouTube got like 1,000 views. That's cool. That's a lot of views. But number of followers on the Kickstarter Pre-Launch is it's still 16, right? Yeah, it's still 16. The number has not moved, so dang, sadness. We got a couple new followers, subscribers on that YouTube channel. That's really cool. I'm hoping that once the Kickstarter's actually up and running and I show some more game stuff, it'll get a lot better, but dang. Dude, I'm holding out hope. Holding out hope for real. Blah. I guess I am also gonna need to figure out some of the color stuff for these guys, don't I? The base is fine, like they can't really change their base colors, so it's just figuring out what the heck all their other stuff is. So that'll be fun. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Where's it got? Yeah, no, my mind's just blank now. Stopped drawing, now my brain doesn't work. Okay. So, what's it look like around these parts? Next week, on the 11th, the Kickstarter is actually gonna launch for the game I'm working on, Pirouette Princess. If you're on the YouTubes, I do have that linked in the description as per usual. That's gonna be exciting, but that kind of means that I'm basically like really busy until that whole thing's done, because I have to spend all my energy on the hustle. So I don't know when I'm gonna be able to stream again. I want to try and stream every week, but also we got another heat wave come right now. Right now it's actually really nice because it's raining, and it's been really chill for like a week. It's been really nice, but I believe we have a heat wave coming up starting tomorrow. Maybe actually I should double check that. What's the weather looking like? What the weather looking like out there? Okay. Okay, yeah, Monday is when we get like, whoa. Like right now is really nice. Right now it's like 16 Celsius. And then we get into the 20s. Friday and Saturday. Friday and Saturday are like reasonable. I would call it reasonable though. It's like warm-ish, but like that's fine. It's summer, that's fine. Sunday, Monday is that might be a bad time. But then it looks like Tuesday is gonna drop back down. So like, maybe I will be able to stream again next week. I hope so. Maybe I could stream without dying. So we'll see. We'll find out. Either which way, I'll be still just working on a bunch of Pirouette Princess stuff anyway. I'm really excited to show off what's been happening and like the rewards we have planned. I think they're gonna be pretty cool. So I hope it'll look good. But aside from that, today's a short stream. We've just been going for 2 hours. Oh my god, it's 2 hours? I mean, I guess I spent like 20 minutes doing nothing, but unfortunately that's kind of the way I have to roll. But yeah. 2 hour stream. Just doing some lore drops of, I guess, an OC. I like them enough to call them an OC more than just an NPC. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks so much for everyone who just dropped by to kind of chill for a bit as I draw. Now it's not a lot happens, but you know, we just vibing. So with that, thank you guys for coming out to the SketchySide. You can follow, subscribe, find me on my social medias as Sorry Howard, like on Blue Sky or Animaloftheelements. And then I'll see y'all around. Bye!